Let me start with right now. The focus right now in our schools is prevention. And we're talking about the time-honored device that we dole out this time every year, especially during flu season. Wash your hands with antibacterial soap. Avoid shaking hands with someone if possible. If you sneeze into a tissue, please remove the tissues from the area. And also, if you don't feel good, if you're running a fever or something's wrong, please stay home and don't go to school and make other people sick. So right now, that's about the extent of what we're doing in schools across Greenville County.
And to piggyback off that statement you just made about staying home, how important is it? How important is it for you guys to emphasize, if you're sick, stay home?
We can't say that enough, and we say it all the time. In fact, teachers are communicating that message to students right now, and we're also as a school district communicating that to parents. If your child doesn't feel well, if they're exhibiting some of the symptoms of a cold, possibly the flu, please keep them home. That's the easiest way, certainly, to prevent other students in their class from getting sick.
Perfect. And let's also talk about a group of high school students just went to Disneyland, and parents are concerned that they might have been exposed. Can you guys kind of confirm that or talk about that matter? What's going on in that case there?
Greenville County Schools, as well as other school districts across the state, are receiving its guidance right now from DHEC, the State Health Authority. No travel restrictions have been put into place, and until that happens, we don't know that it's going to happen, but until travel restrictions are put into place, we're going to continue our scheduled field trips. Early this morning, band members from Greenville High School began their trip down to Orlando, Florida, to Disney World. We also have elementary school students going to the State Museum in Columbia. So a lot of trips have been scheduled. We don't want to begin canceling some of these trips until we have reason to cancel them.
And talk about taking trips and hopping on buses. Cleaning staffs, is everything intensified? Are they cleaning more often than usual right now?
I would not say they are cleaning more than usual as a result of this coronavirus scare, which is worldwide and legitimate. I would say that the cleaning, the disinfecting that's going on right now is part of the usual protocol, especially during the winter flu season.
And what can parents do to talk to their kids about the coronavirus?
I think just be honest with them. I think parents might want to emphasize right now that there's been no outbreak in the United States. We do have confirmed cases in different states, not South Carolina, but just talk to them about what this is, what we know about it, and feel free to go to DHEC's website or the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, and explain what's going on. Mostly, as a parent myself, I would encourage children to wash their hands often. Parents can't say it enough right now, especially during the flu season.
And being a part of the district here and covering all Greenville County schools, what are some concerns? What if some parents might have emailed, called you guys, came to the building, and kind of expressed their concerns about what's going on with coronavirus?
Yeah, and we've received questions of all types from many different parents, understandably, and we get that. Parents have questions. We try to answer them the best we can. Again, the only information we have right now comes directly from the State Health Authority, DHEC. And right now, DHEC is telling us that all is well in South Carolina. Maintain this preventative posture, washing of hands, try not to shake hands when possible, stay home when you're sick. But until we have any further information, it's business as usual. We're trying to keep surfaces of schools clean. Lots of cleanup is going on in the classrooms. But again, keep in mind, this was going on anyway, with or without coronavirus, just as a result of the season that we're in.
All right. Is there anything additional in terms of, you might have that one parent like, I'm pulling my kid out of school until, this dies down some? Any makeup days, anything that they might need to know, like, hey, don't take your kid out of school because, this, that, and the third may happen in terms of finishing on time?
As soon as we know, parents will know if there's any change to anything. The good news is most of us here at the school district, we're parents too. We care and we're concerned. And we want to provide the latest information to parents that we can. As soon as we find something out that's different from the normal daily routine, we're going to let you know.
All right. Tim, is there anything else important that I might be missing to ask you that you might want to share?
I would just say that right now that we have a very impressive emergency response team here in the Greenville County Schools. They are monitoring this situation. They met earlier this week with officials from DHEC as well as the CDC. They're getting the latest information. So all of our emergency coordinators right now are staying very busy and staying on top of the issue. And as soon as we hear anything that will affect school schedules, we'll be the first to let parents know.
All right.